He goes
hot.
first?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Number 3, that is you, Quinn.
Finally.
That
Fuck
is
yeah.
awesome. More
Alright.
to be playing first.
This is where I tell people what I'm playing.
Exactly.
What's up, gamers? EmpressQuinn in the studio, live. Today I'm playing Blue-Black Fairies, which is a control deck. So I'm playing a control win condition in the command zone named Toxrill the Corrosive. This is not a deck intended to ramp to the slug as soon as possible. She's a control win condition. You will not see her before turn 7. That's all I got to say about it.
If we see her before turn 7, something's wrong.
Yeah, literally, yes.
I guess that's me over here in the bottom left, player 4. I'm playing with Hylda of the Icy Crown, the new Wilds of Eldraine commander. If you guys watched, saw a little bit last night. It's basically tap creatures and get value from tapping creatures. I just build my value, get to play with my Legos, and if you mess with me, I'll tap you.
Nice.
That's it.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that.
I know. After I
I-
said it, I felt gross.
Tap that.
Oh no.
I mean, maybe later.
Tap, tap, tap.
Oh.
Tap, tap, tap.
I'm after player 4.
Yeah,
Wow,
you
when
are.
did this happen? Hey, I'm Lenny, Ajani's gay Pridemate. I am rocking Athreos Trash Aristocrats. So we're going to drain some life totals and employ a bunch of creatures that will make you ask, why would I even consider paying 3 life for that?
That's because the alternative is even more shitty.
Yeah, I have played this against you too much than I think. I can't just cheat my way through. Like, it's fine, it's terrible, don't worry about it. These are bad cards.
They are, though, is the thing. It's
Yeah.
just they're in that fucking deck. In that specific deck, they sing.
Nice. Well, I guess that's next is up is Missy in the player 2 spot. What you got, friend?
I'm texting my mom.
Oh, your mom.
Tell your mom I said hi.
I am playing 4-color Omniboy. I would like to slam some lands and maybe do things. I like to play lands. I don't run Soul Ring in this deck, which I'm very proud of.
I love that for you.
So, I do run Dockside, so.
Oh, I hate that.
Just,
Yeah, that's my trade-off, is I can't have a turn 1 Soul Ring, but I can have a turn 2 Dockside.
Hate
just
that card.
a heads up, Missy, when you have your phone up, be sure not to get it over the playmat because people could see your messages.
That's
Just-
okay.
just
They
for
want to see.
privacy.
They want to see my texts of my friends and my mom. That's fine.
For sure, just want to make sure you're cool,
It's
Julio.
not bueno.
Julio, well,
All right,
It's fine. Johnny lets everyone see the cards in his hand whenever he sits in this chair. So now I
Sure
understand how
fucking
he
does.
does that. I looked at that when I was looking at the screen once. I was like, oh, you can see my hand. Well, shit.
That's
Yep.
what happens.
on
All right,
the
we
drop.
good? We all got hands?
3, 4, 5,
Ready.
6.
Ready.
I got hands
1
too.
second.
I love those
7.
stun of shades, by the way, Lenny.
Oh, thank you. My sister got them for me for my birthday.
Oh.
Okay, we're Gucci. Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Cool. All right, if
Happens.
everybody's
What's
good
up,
to
Midori
go.
Mountain Dew? Don't knock it till you try it. It's delicious.
Yes.
Might have to try that.
Oh,
Gonna
let me
have
hit
to take your word for it.
Okay. Oh, we gotta open up bets.
Betting
Exclamation point.
in this
Sorry.
economy. Oh,
Right.
What is this?
All right, untap up, keep draw. I'll play a tapped fairy conclave and we'll pass the turn.
ooh, the Manland Fairy.
Well, I'm gonna play. Oh, draw. And I'll just go ahead and play Island real quick.
He's an island boy.
And pass. Yes.
All right. Well,
I'm
let's
an island boy.
finish texting my husband.
Nice.
Untap up, keep draw.
Spaghetti wizard out here, respecting
And
the door.
and pass turn.
Yeah, I'll draw. I will play a command tower and pass.
And also, Spaghetti Wizard, I intentionally nerfed the amount of ramp that this deck contains so that there's literally like no potential for the early Toxrill. Like it just can't happen. In
No
this
Soul
deck.
Ring?
Like I do have a Soul Ring, but I just like there's not the density or consistency. There's like 4 ramp spells in the deck.
Your
total.
intent is not Toxrill, well, late game Toxrill, but your intent is early game fairies and early
Exactly.
game control.
I'm trying to play control here. Put a win condition in the command zone.
There you go.
Alright, land for turn is going to be a swamp, and then we'll get things started with
Fairy.
likeness looter.
Who is that? May I
That
read
is
that?
a 1/1 flying fairy shapeshifter with some cool text.
Alright, it is tap, draw a card, discard a card, pay X, it becomes a creature card in your graveyard. Cool.
That's cool.
It's body double. It's body double changing, basically.
Yeah,
That's
Cool.
awesome.
then I will pass the turn.
One tap us, keep draw. Oh, fun.
Fun for everyone.
Fun for everyone. I'll play a detection tower.
Oh, that's familiar.
That is.
Wow.
Is that how you tap? Is that how you're gonna tap players' creatures who have hexproof?
Yes. It's cheap. Let's see. It's flying. Draw a card. Okay, it's not like an attack looter type thing. Okay. I'll pass.
I mean, I still have to attack because I crave blood.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, we're gonna play out the caves. Caves of Koilos.
Pay land on the board.
All right, I will
Ow.
take myself off the throne. I will generate black mana.
Nice.
You deal 1 damage?
Yeah. We're gonna summon a Will-O-the-Wisp. It's a 0/1 flyer and regenerates for a single black.
Great mutate target.
Oh, nice.
And then we're gonna pay another black, and we're gonna play a Sturge, which is a 1/1 flyer that can't block, and I can pay 1 and a black and 1 life and sacrifice it. That's a lot to do just to draw 1 card.
Yeah, we'll take it though.
Yeah, you can take
I'll
those.
pass the turn.
George Dolio, what's good?
Draw.
Fun.
I will play a Misty Rainforest and go get a Triumph and pass. Can you put me down 1 life, Dale?
Yes.
A
Thank
real
you.
casual foil for Misty Rainforest.
I opened it. I
Love
love
that
it.
energy though.
That's cool.
Also, it's like a race to the bottom with me and Missy. Like,
Yeah, apparently.
Race to the bottom.
yeah.
That's funny.
I think I'm gonna get Spar's headquarters.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Land for turn is going to be
I'm
a
gonna get a
tapped
foil
five
Spar's
of the Eye
headquarters.
Tyrant. And then we're going to go to combat. And I want to.
Are you gonna
try
attack
and-
me?
Yeah.
You're gonna attack me?
Are you gonna?
Before you declare attackers, I'm asking if you're gonna
Oh,
attack me.
God damn it.
Okay.
Your commander's not even out, Dale.
Is he gonna tap something?
He's gonna tap
How
He's
much
gonna
damage
tap
is it gonna be?
1. We're all at 1 life.
I'll take the 1. I'll take the 1.
Alright,
take the one.
declaring this as an attacker at you.
Okay, I'll take the 1.
Alright.
I took it.
I
What?
do need you to be a tiny bit cleaner about declaring
For
when
sure.
you're going to do that. So
I
if I'm like announcing my intent to go to combat, that's when you got to make that move.
For sure. I will. I'll try to be better about that.
We'll pass the turn.
Gotcha. I took the 1. We're gonna see. Cool. Oh, sorry about that.
No
Okay.
worries.
Be better, Dale. Play islands.
We got it.
Hi, George Dolio.
I'm gonna pay 1 and I'm gonna cast Preordain and pass.
Oh, big things.
Doesn't your commander just preordain?
Actually, no, I'm not gonna pass yet. I forgot Preordain does stuff.
Preordain is scratch your draw. It just got unbanned in Modern.
I'll draw a card.
Just used to casting cards that you just pay mana and nothing happens.
Exactly. Just ramp.
Oh, I love how to keep an Izzet Mage busy. Actually, the problem
Yeah, I'll
is you
pass
cast
after
that,
that.
and you can put like 15 cast triggers on the
You're good.
stack, and it actually becomes wild fucking strong.
Is it do be like that?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna drop out a high market because we are not here to miss our land drops. Although turn
Before we
4
get
might
there,
be-
we got a question from Voodoo Rusty in chat.
Oh.
Whoa, who's that hot
Oh.
guy playing Athreos?
Sir, I am married. Yeah. So sorry, I'm taken, but yeah, I'm Lenny. If you were here for intros, you would know that.
That's funny.
Speaking of which, Voodoo Rusty must be able to see the future because they definitely knew that I'm going to be playing Athreos.
And taking
Oh.
own damage.
Oh yeah.
Take yourself off that throne.
All right. I need like a little thingy to let people know it's not a creature.
I mean, we can tell.
We're
you.
smart people.
Yeah.
We've got this.
I mean, you need 7 pips and you're nowhere near 7.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can write the number of how many pips you see. Just write 4.
What is this, Arena?
Yeah, Arena does that. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't like Arena's font though.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Arena font for the numbers for a devotion looks kind of funny.
Yeah. All right, Watsy, take notice. This is perfection of number font.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Write that down.
All right. I mean, I did.
Wow, Missy, they just spent 5,000 Lexicoins on you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. I'm just
No
gonna
pressure, just don't fuck up.
scream.
Right.
Making
you
a
got-
pressure, yeah. 6969 on me.
69.
I'm just
Very
gonna,
good.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
my.
put a tap Teleria Wester to play a pass because I didn't draw a 3rd land that I wanted. That's
Untaps.
okay.
Do you intend on attacking me again this turn, Quinn?
I mean, you are on the throne, Dale.
I am. You guys keep. How am I? No.
Yeah.
Oh no, just kidding. You're tied for the throne.
I thought
Quinn's on the throne,
I
actually.
thought I was on the throne. I was like, how?
That seems so on
You're panic though.
Yeah. I'm
That was
probably gonna
great
try and bonk
panic.
you again this turn, Dale.
Then.
I'm also gonna try and bonk Missy though.
Ooh.
That's valid. That's fine. I can't do anything.
When you go into combat step, would you tell me which one you're gonna attack with before declaring attackers?
Black blue haste. That's interesting.
So cute.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
Goodness.
That's how I was saying it out loud. I realized how ridiculous the request is.
Land for turn is gonna be a shipwreck.
I don't know why I just got
marsh.
welcome to the internet stuck in my head. Because we're talking about requests. I'm like, welcome.
Okay, this enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Perfect. Okay.
Yes, they made those lands, I think, very nicely. It's a shame that they don't have like the basic type, or like the land type, but
I would be too strong if
That
they
would
let
be
me
very-
fetch these.
well, I mean, technically you can fetch the other ones that are like they check for 2 basics,
Mhm.
the buddy lands, and nobody plays those.
I play.
Well, I mean, in constructed format, nobody plays them.
Okay. Anyway, now that I'm done being offended,
Sorry.
I
just-
Nothing but love.
Just do me a favor. Let me know when you enter combat, Quinn.
Yeah, sounds good. We're
Cool.
gonna spend a black
What was that
mana.
I
No,
said?
I need a blue mana and
Oh, I thought you
one.
got pinged. My bad. No.
And we will animate the Fairy Conclave.
Oh, right, you could tap the land.
And then I would like to announce my intent to go to combat.
So you said you're gonna bonk me and Missy, huh?
That's the plan.
I'll let it go.
Alright.
My
So
friend
I
went
just
to
need
the
get
aquarium
this into
today. Look at
practice.
the
We're doing this first.
They're my favorite animal.
So
I would like to declare Likeness Looter as an attacker at you, Dale.
Okay.
And Fairy Conclave as an attacker at you, Missy.
Okay,
Cool.
I cannot block. It flies.
Sounds good.
I'll take one. Missy takes
Quinn,
one.
look.
She takes 2.
Two?
Two, yeah, it's
Conclave's
probably
a
the 2/1. My friend
Missy
went to the
takes two?
aquarium.
Okay.
You went to the penguin parade.
They're so
You feeding the
cute.
penguins.
Love those little
Penguins are my
guys.
favorite
Oh,
animals,
that is
so
cute.
They're
I
always so dapper.
I
too.
love
It's
penguins.
so good.
they always wear their formal dress wherever they go.
Oh, I was like, I had 4 lands. What happened?
You swung one at me.
Anyway, I'm going to pass the turn here.
For sure.
You
Untap,
threw a creature at
upkeep,
me. Did you forget?
snow.
How soon we forget.
That's powerful. Let's play a snow-covered plain. And let's see. Let's test the waters with all the SC on our.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put her out. Let's put out my Ice Queen.
Force spike?
Oh no!
Deal, you do this. You're playing your commander with no mana. One day you're gonna get force spike and you're gonna be like, Missy warned me.
I hope that happens someday.
Or mana tide, whatever.
That'd be really
But force
fun.
spike is better.
That would be really
Like,
funny.
You're going to get the spell stutter
You're gonna go,
from me
buddy.
in particular.
Alright.
Just the rarely seen counter spells would be really fun to see.
Just like the niche ones are great.
Alright. We're punished for it, folks.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Sounds like you have to spend like
Yeah.
5 and sack a creature or whatever to draw a card.
Yeah, we're gonna do that actually.
It's what, one in-
1 life, so it could just knock me
Pick
down
me.
a little bit more.
Oop,
Pick me.
oop.
Yeah.
You can have it back.
Thank you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna draw.
Quinn's like, I'd pay that life.
Did not
I would have
get
taken that
that.
bull.
Oh.
That's okay.
You should have played again.
I have 8 cards, so I gotta play something. I'm gonna take another damage.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna continue to develop flying blockers.
Hey.
I'm
Oh.
going to play a golden glow moth,
Fun, that's
which
pretty.
yeah, you might have
Oh,
thrown
it's
this
a
card
0/4.
It's a 0/1.
What's a 0/1? What's a 0/4?
I wish. I wish.
Throw this card away.
Yeah, it's 0/1 flyer for 1 mana. When it blocks, I may gain 4 life.
Make it indestructible. There you
That's
go.
not bad.
I will pass the turn.
Tap.
You might have thrown this card away.
That is really funny.
I'm gonna just tap 3, and I would like to cultivate. Go get 2 lands and play 1 as my land for turn and pass.
Your real chill foil mystical archive one, is that?
Yeah, it's the Japanese one.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
This
get
deck is real purty.
Yeah, very blinged out.
I do enjoy my blingy. I'm gonna get a snow-covered forest and snow-covered mountain.
Sounds good.
Forest, and I'll get my mountain.
Alright. Untaps. Upkeep, draw.
There it is.
Perfect. Land for turn is going to be a swamp, and we'll spend 1 and a black and play Bitter Blossom.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a fun one.
I'm a big
Did you
fan.
see the new
Yeah,
whatever
actually,
Eldraine's calling their? It's not Mystic,
It's
whatever.
the Enchanting Tales. I think.
Enchanting Tales.
Yeah. I did really like both of the prints from the Enchanting Tales series, but I actually just had this Bitter Blossom, so
Very
we're playing
nice.
it. Otherwise, I did print out the other art.
So they reprinted the Blossom?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got Bitter Blossom and a bunch of other
Doubling
wicked
Season,
powerful
Primal Vigor,
enchantments.
Yeah.
Parallel Lives, Karmic Justice, Smothering Tide, Ristic Study.
Gosh.
It's so, like,
tokens are even good.
Here's black.
Tokens are even
black,
very
and we'll
good.
put one
Tokens
of those,
are so hot right now.
Enchantments on the stack from Chill.
I mean, bargain
Enchanting
is
Tales
tokens.
in the form of Necropotence.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gonna pay some life and draw some cards?
Yeah, I just want to end my turn with a full hand is all.
So you pay 3?
That is the idea from here, I think.
Nice.
We are going to activate Necropotence 3 times. We will exile 1, 2, 3 cards underneath it. And then I'm all good to go through combat having declared no attackers. I will go to my end step and put these cards from Necropotence in my hand and then pass the turn.
Very nice.
For sure.
So
You
we
lost
s-
3, right?
Correct.
Cool. Just make sure.
Open 8-bit of Blossom's neck of neck of potence.
The neck. Oh, that's a fun one.
I do love the
Sighing wearily.
the
Damn, she
art
got
for
that
the
potent
Mystic
neck.
Archives. I'm trying to figure out what the guy's holding. If it's like a fork.
Snow
like a
covered
trowel?
plains?
It's like a
no
tool.
idea.
I don't know, but the foiling on the Mystic Mystic Arcanum. Is that
Mystical
what?
Archive.
Mystical Archives. The foiling actually
1,
stuck pretty
2,
well. Like they don't curl
3.
as bad.
Let's
Boy, they could do that foiling for all their
play
cards.
Hylda's Crown of Winter.
It's the card!
I can pay 1 to tap it and tap target creature. It costs 1 less to activate during my turn, so it's free during my turn. And I can pay 3 and sacrifice Hylda's Crown of Winter to draw a card for each tapped creature my opponents control.
So that's a
Whoa.
great card if someone throws a team at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's like borrowing 1,000 arrows or whatever.
Yes. Let's
You gonna tap that Golden Globe?
I'm
Are you
thinking-
threatened by the Golden
I'm
Globe?
thinking really hard about tapping the Golden Glow Moth. Just because it's Golden Glow Moth. Yeah, let's do it. I'll tap Golden Glow Moth, and I'll pay 1 to make a 4/4.
Sorry, what? I read this card like 4 times.
Yeah,
Still-
Yeah.
if you tap an untapped creature, you get a toolbox.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sure is a whole ass fucking
Yeah,
4/4.
Very good. Very great combat tricks. I'm
Oh.
surprised you're tapping it now and not saving it for a combat trick.
And
Because I had to pay 1 to do it, and I wanted the 1
Oh.
extra.
this
for
just
another
spins out of
combat
control with Junk Winder. You just tap everything for as many open mana as you have and make that many 4/4s.
Oh, Junk Winder.
What's Junk Winder do?
that?
It's got affinity for tokens. It's like a 7 mana thing.
Sorry,
and whenever a token enters the
good.
battlefield under
You're
its control,
good.
you stun a creature.
Oh.
It's
Oh no!
extremely fucked
Oh
up.
no!
I
That's
used
like
to-
that's budget friendly too, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Probably, yeah.
It's
It's,
an
an uncommon.
Can you pass
Okay,
me
hold
the
on.
next
Just
one?
because it's an
That blue
uncommon
one
doesn't
right there by your
make
deck?
it
Thank
budget
you
That is
very
true.
much.
friendly.
That is true.
And I will
Fatal
pass to
Push
Lenny
is
after
still a
this.
$10 uncommon.
Yeah. It just wasn't adopted, I guess. But yeah, it's great. I used to have a deck that. Let me tell you, if you think one Junk Winder is good,
Enjoy your sleep.
yep. Sleep well. 6 Junk Winders. Or kicking a Rite of Replication on a
Relax.
Junk Winder.
I should just run that in my.
That just ends the game.
I should run that in my
I'll pick it
Lona
up to
deck.
that.
I should run Junk Winder in my Lona deck.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
It would be too.
very
It would just be
annoying.
blue.
Mhm.
Yeah. you
It
should
enters
put
the
that.
battlefield,
Oh,
makes a
you're good,
token.
buddy.
It'll tilt everyone.
It will tilt everyone.
All right.
Also, I thought about putting like more of the stuff from the Return to Innistrad, because a lot of them are when you sacrifice a clue, something bonus happens. There's a blue enchantment whenever you sack a clue, target opponent mills 3, and I'm like, I got 10 clues. There's a 30 library.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and whenever it has two things. It's a sacrifice trigger, and when it enters the battlefield, you make a clue. So at least you get there. I don't have any creatures, Dale.
No, I was looking for a
Hit
marker.
me again.
Oh, what marker are you looking for?
Orange one, if it's around. Oh, that's okay.
It's over there on the floor.
Oh, I need my carrot.
It's over there. So your 4/4 elemental's a snowman that flies.
It's Olaf.
Does it fly or no? Is it just on the
No,
ground?
he doesn't fly.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you made 4/4 like almost angels.
that would
that
be
fly.
Four
insane
blue
if they fly.
flyers would be
For 4 mana for tapping.
relax.
That would be busted.
All right, let me run y'all through what I've been up to.
Alright.
We can rewind if people need to counter stuff.
We're good.
We brought the Sturge back. I took a point of damage from the Caves of Koilos, and we dropped out this lovely Scornblade Berserker. I love her energy. She got back up 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and read that bulk uncommon for the class.
Right, so back up 1, I put a counter on another creature, or another target creature. If that's another creature, that's weird wording. Basically, if I put it on a creature, it gains the following ability, which is 1, sacrifice this creature, draw a card.
Now, is that
she says
ability
it like
un-
that because she can put it
Now,
on
is that
herself.
ability on like until end of turn, or is that just it permanently has you could pay 1 to sack it?
It's until end of turn.
Okay.
So I will use this high market to pay 1 to sacrifice the Sturge
Oh.
to draw a card.
Love
And
that for you.
Oh,
What-
sorry, that doesn't go to hand yet. Dale, does that go to hand?
The Sturge?
Yeah.
do you want to pay 3 life?
Yeah, is it 3 life, or we putting this away?
Let me see the Sturge.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this jank deck try to take off during not March of the Machines, but Phyrexia.
What
Was
is this weird
Yargle?
duck
It was
anteater bat thing?
March of Machines with Yargle. And the red one, there's a red
Right.
one that's 1 in a red. When it
It's a
enters the
Sturge.
battlefield, you can
It's a
the
mosquito
creature
one.
I guess
gains
it's
the
in
fling
for the greater
ability.
good if
I
I
think it's
take the
full damage
3.
Drill Seeker or
Yeah,
something.
you can
Alright.
fling
Okay.
it.
So you just like yeet that into play,
Taken.
back up Yargle.
I have a,
and
Yeah,
feel-
and
I have a feeling
Just,
Oh,
that's
just
the right
Alright.
choice.
That's very funny.
I remember seeing that
I'll
deck
ship it on
try
over
to
to
take
Missy.
off in standard, but unfortunately Yargle is just 2 mana intense. It's double black and a green and 3, I think. I know it has like some colors.
Yeah,
I've
it's
learned better
a lot.
by now, Lenny. I know you have some kind of
And it's
shenanigan.
like, if you
this
don't-
unassuming
If you
Sturge.
play Yargle, Yargle's gonna get removed
gonna
before
draw
you
2
can play
cards
the
off
red,
the
the Vidalcan thing.
Absolutely.
Draw.
The Sturge ends up being the battery for your doomsday machine.
Yeah. Just realizing, can we just talk about how for a moment I'm wearing sunglasses inside and drinking a White Claw? What have I become?
And you have that.
A
six-
fucking
edible,
king.
I
Jot that
have
down.
I love that you have
I'm
the
gonna play
Simpsons shirt.
Omniboy.
Yeah.
That's
Draw a card.
We
That
got
was
a
a
wild
very funny
Omnath on the
episode.
stack, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
How's
hey.
Omnath entering the battlefield?
Missy's got the mana. I can't get that mana type in there.
Okay.
I don't have shit to say about it. I just
got
wanted
it.
everybody to be aware.
I got nothing.
I would like to play a land, just have to
That is
And
Omnath on the scene.
gain 4 life, and
Boop,
I will
boop.
pass.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Wait, I have 8 cards in the hand. I should discard.
Missy, do I have to like bonk you repeatedly
No.
every turn because you're gonna wipe my board every turn?
Do you play a lot of planeswalkers? This only hits planeswalkers. It doesn't hit.
Oh.
No.
I'm thinking of fucking Sarkhan's Unsealing.
You are thinking of Sarkhan. No, Omnath just says if I play
Okay.
3 lands, I hit planeswalkers.
Gotcha.
Just planeswalkers.
Alright.
Okay.
Planeswalkers and players, but not creatures.
Sounds good.
And
Okay.
players.
So it's
Okay.
whenever
have to bonk you
so it's
ridiculously.
landfall. If landfall happens 3 times, it's 4 damage to each opponent, each planeswalker I don't control.
Sounds good.
But that's it. It's not creatures too. That would be because Lenny also would feel very sad with all his
I mean, it would cost some people some life.
That
but
is true.
It'd be like another sack outlet for me.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm already sad because apparently Voodoo Rusty has paperwork for me to sign.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my god.
draw for turn, did you?
I did not
Oh,
draw
okay.
for turn.
I guess
because
my
I don't
dad
get to
was
do
right.
that
It is
anymore.
just a
Oh, that's
phase.
right, because you draw at the end. You just draw at the end of turn now.
Yeah. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to lose a life and make a 1/1 black fairy rogue with Nectar
Can I draw you a token?
Blossom. Yeah, I would love for you to draw me a token.
All right, what color would you like it to be?
It's a black fairy rogue, so I guess black, if we've got that.
Yep,
Does
right
it come
here.
in black?
It does, right here.
Perfect.
Great aesthetic.
Thank you. I think we were just gonna play this tapped Dark Slick Shores and then rip 5 mana for this fairy formation.
You're at 6 mana now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Toxrill doesn't necessarily come down at 7 though, is the thing. Like I was talking about, it's a controlled win condition. I want to play that and have people be like, okay, we're good to pick it up to that.
Gotcha.
And this is not the situation where I can play Toxrill and have people say, okay, we're good to pick it up to that.
Yeah. No, I'm happy you're not mean.
Alright, I'm all good to pass the turn here.
Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, upkeep and draw. That's funny. That's also funny. So let's play an island.
And the phone goes away forever now.
Nice.
Who's that? Oh, it's missing.
What? What did I
You're at the
do?
highest life.
It's not on purpose. It's just Omnath.
I know.
Then you can hit me.
I guess I have to. One, two, and a 3. And 1, 2, 3. Let's play. What am I doing for 3? Oh yeah, play Solitary Sanctuary. When it enters the battlefield, tap a creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Whenever I tap an untapped creature an opponent controls, put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control.
Oh, that's why I've never seen that before. Okay.
Yeah,
It's from Wilds of Eldraine.
yeah, it's a new it'll drain card.
Gotcha.
Do I get to do stun counter now when I do this ability?
What does that say again?
Whenever I untap, and it's an ETB when I put the.
Yeah, so if that enters the battlefield and taps a thing, then you would be tapping an untapped creature an opponent controls, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. Let's tap on now,
Okay.
and it gets a stun counter.
Okay.
And let's put a 1/1 counter on Elsa.
Sure.
And I will pay 1
Fairy's adorable. Thank you.
to.
Figure that she's waking up from a nap, so
Let's
she's in her
scry 2 and draw a
nightgown,
card.
and her hair's kind of tousled everywhere. I do love these little foil tokens. They're so pretty.
Draw that. Okay. And. Let's move to combat. Let's swing at Misty for 4.
Yep. I'll take 4.
And I will pass after that.
Alright, at your end step, Dale,
Mhm.
I'm going to sacrifice the Scornblade Berserker to its own ability to draw a card. You know, let's... Okay.
You can have it back.
Cool, thank you.
Quit
Draw a
staring
card.
at me.
I'm sure it's fine.
Alright, this is so exciting, everybody.
But he's gonna have too many cards in hand, so I mean, eventually the discard's gonna happen.
There's such a thing as too many cards?
I mean, we need to go to your end of turn if you can't
There
get
is when
them.
you play against people who play Breed and Play Trap.
Ah.
Right, that part. Wow, you know, this deck would probably get pretty wrecked by that. Let me draw for turn.
Good thing you don't have to worry about that from me.
Or me.
Or what?
There's
Oh, I
no
can't
red in
run
this
Price
pod.
of Knowledge.
You can run Price of Knowledge as black.
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that kills people.
That does kill people.
Alright, we're gonna drop out something that makes me very happy.
Oh yeah.
Is it a life gaining?
It's a flump.
Oh!
Flump!
I want to touch your phone.
Touch the flump.
By all means, the flump is very touchable.
Flump, flump.
If you want to pay a visit to the flump, as long. Ooh, you know what? Actually, though,
Can I see
I
that
could.
enchantment you played, Dale?
Yes.
I just don't recognize it.
It's a new Wild Zone.
Oh, it's an uncommon. That's nice.
Yeah.
we've got all these 4/4s happening with the flump, though.
This is actually really good with your commander because it's just upside.
Is everything
It's
all
her
like
ice
one
palace.
toughness over there?
Oh, it's Elsa!
Yeah.
So are you gonna make an
This is
alternate art
bizarre.
with Elsa's actual
Okay.
castle from Disney?
I was going to. I actually
yeah,
had one
that's
to
that.
print out,
Okay,
but
we'll
the
just-
website that would print it out bugged out, so I was.
Oh.
It was going to be Elsa.
We're good here.
That's
We're
Let
very
it go!
Um,
Let it go!
But let's drop out a problem.
Oh, we don't like to hear that.
Well, sorry.
It's all good.
We're gonna drop out. Actually, we're not gonna drop out a problem. We're gonna drop out the Scornblade Berserker
It's
again.
back! Where are you gonna put the counter?
We're gonna put the counter on the Will-O-Wisp.
Now it's a true blocker.
Yep.
It's a
And
1/2.
I'm actually gonna drop the Will-O-Wisp
Oh.
to draw a card. And Dale, will you pay 3 to put the 0/1 flyer that regenerates into the graveyard forever? Is that worth nearly 10% of your life total?
I love that. 10% of your life total. If you look at it that way, it's
And
very
that-
different.
You just had to pick the one with the lowest health, did you?
Yeah,
Well,
that's how the pressure
That's how the
works.
pressure works.
Hey, you pick the person who can't afford it.
And they would never say no, of course.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because of the implication.
The implications.
You're an
Are
implication.
we gonna be hurting these people?
Do 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 do.
Well,
Benji the Brewer, just here to say Baba Booey.
Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey.
Well, you spelled it wrong.
No,
Baba
you can have it
Booey.
back.
Okay.
There's a third B in
Alright,
there.
and then I'll draw a card.
All hands on Lenny's flump. Wow, okay, well, I mean, I've got permission now.
No.
Can I touch your flump?
Absolutely.
Hell yes.
Flump.
I touched the flump. I'm sorry, I set your board out of sorts.
That's
I touched your flump too
fine.
hard.
Oh no.
I actually have to go to discards now. There is such a thing as too many cards.
Who called it?
You know what? We're gonna pitch the Will-O-Wisp.
Aww.
Last turn.
Alright, untap.
The Will of the Wisp.
The stun counter.
Yeah.
That you spent so much
Now,
time and
Dale,
effort talking
I
into
did
Was
not
that stun? Was the stun
Yes.
counter thing a one-time thing, or does that enchantment like continuously do stun counters?
Oh no, just that one time thing.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing that stays on is whenever I tap an untapped creature, I put a 1/1 counter on one creature.
Oh, very
Man,
nice.
that's a hell of a
That's a hell of a
signpost
card.
uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like, this is this draft archetype. Do exactly this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
The deck's
pay
thesis
3 and I'm
enchantment,
gonna play a
basically.
Crucible of Worlds.
I like
That's
the
funny.
Crucible of Worlds.
Hello, Crucible. And I will play this Misty Rainforest out of my graveyard. And gain 4 life.
For life. Well.
I will crack it. Go get a land. Boop, boop.
This is gonna get rapidly out of hand.
And I get a Triome. Actually, no, I want the other one. Actually, no, I want this one. Doesn't
Can I
matter.
say flump?
Yeah.
I'll touch your
I'll
flump.
gain the 4 manias.
Oh, you said 4 manas. Okay.
What?
I thought you said 4 manas.
Yeah, I get 4 from the from Omnath's second landfall trigger.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm like a dog. I feel like
Oh.
I was like life game. Life game.
No. Can you cut me from me? Don't cut me. Cut my deck. Sorry,
Yes.
I probably should.
No, it's
Pre-
fine.
preface that.
If you put a deck in front of me, I'm gonna have to cut through that first.
All right. So with the 4 mana I have floating, I would like to.
Benji says I said what I said.
I'll have one.
Sure did, babe.
I'll
Say it
have
with your
one
chest.
white.
Papa Dewey.
Yeah, that's what I said. You said it wrong.
That's great. I love it.
I'm gonna have one white floating and play a Risen Reef.
Risen Beef.
It's got the Riz.
The
Sure
Riz.
does.
So it enters the battlefield. I'll flip the top card of it to land. It goes into play. It's not Athreos. It goes to my hand.
Oh, I hate that bitch.
I think she's staying in my hand for a while because she'll die.
I don't have a Thoughtseize in this deck, but it's got fairies in the art. Maybe I should.
Probably.
That'll be a good one.
And I got one white floating.
Thoughtseize is one of those cards where I myself don't see much value in it, but when it gets played against me, it feels so nasty.
It's so
So
fucking bad.
I'm gonna use the white floating, blue, and green, and I'm gonna Wargate for 0.
Missy, Wargate for 0? What are
Yeah.
you up to?
Get the land.
I'm gonna fucking send all of my attackers at you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, has anybody ever broken a format with a 0-cost card?
Don't answer that.
My
All right,
lawyers
chat,
advised
answer
me
that,
not to
please.
answer that. Yeah, exactly, Spaghetti Wizard. Business beef, Thoughtseize.
Business beef. Imagine someone like, oh, you can't have this. This is business beef. Businessmen only.
I'm gonna get Field of the Dead.
Oh no, I'm definitely a swing in.
Yeah, that's I figured. That's why I just.
What is that?
I'm getting Field of the Dead.
What?
I got 8 lands. I'm gonna get a zombie.
Oh, I see.
I'm just getting creatures for you to tap. It's fine.
I was about to say.
We're gonna need more than that, Maves.
I know. Tap everything.
Okay then. I'm just gonna pass turn after that.
Yeah.
Just to
Oh, I
give-
have a zombie. I just
You
need
have a Zomba. How
I
big
have
is your
a-
Risen Reef?
a 1/1.
A 1/1. I doubt you're gonna block with it.
No, because I'm a coward.
Yeah, I'm going to pay 1 to tap Hilda's Crown Winner to tap your Zombo.
Okay, let me make my zombie.
And I'll tap 1 for Hilda's
When will you
ability
cut?
to make an elemental.
Thank you.
Those zombies don't come in tapped.
No, they come in
So
untapped.
Dale's like,
Fuck, Field of the Dead?
Dale is bringing that card to justice.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Hmm.
Frozen Soldier, hey.
This is weird being Control Dale.
It's
Yeah.
good for you.
I feel like a hero.
I don't.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I don't know if that's the right. Where did I put that black marker there?
I feel like I'm helping people.
It all starts like that.
You live long enough to see your villain self become the villain, though, because you stopped everybody else.
I was about to say, that's exactly how the guy from Death Note starts
You're like,
sounding at
yeah,
first.
I'm a hero. I've saved everyone. And then before we know, you got like Decree of Silence and Solemnity, and you're just like, blessed silence.
This is the
Not a
only
single
way-
spell being cast.
No, I
And then
am
I'm just gonna beat you to death with my like 2/2 flying man land.
It's the only way people can be safe is if nobody can cast spells.
Now I'm the Brandon.
We're just like, Dale, how does this deck win? And it's like, really? Right in front of my castle Ardenvale?
You just topped down the zombie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just no, not frozen, just a tap.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna untap
Did I
it.
have my zombie token?
Well, not draw, because
I made a little zombie token with all the dudes.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
like
actually, I should fucking loot with this likeness looter for once.
But say you haven't looted with that for
It
like.
just hasn't felt appealing yet. But
Well,
I
I
think
mean, you also skip your draw step, so
we
you're
have
just filling your hand anyways.
gotten to the point where
Oh,
I
and you
want
discard
to
to exile too. so-
Oh yeah, if actually you
Yeah.
won't get the you can't throw creatures in your bin.
Yeah. All right. Draw, and then do
Just-
I have anything that I would rather have in my hand than that? Yeah, we're gonna discard a Watery Grave.
Very nice.
Necropose just stops discard, right? It doesn't stop drawing.
Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Pay
Cool.
1 life, exile the top card of your library face down, put that card into your hand at the beginning of your next end step.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you're just skipping your draw step. It's not you can't draw cards.
Perfect. Okay, I was.
All right.
Is that,
Let's go. Untaps.
I have it. I just been so
Okay.
scared to play it. That card.
I also have been scared to play it, and then I decided that I was done being scared to play it.
What, Necropotence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Life is a
Use the
resource
life
when you're
and
playing black.
make the Bitter Blossom die.
Oh yeah, you can just just put this one underneath it. Or yeah, just
I'm
use.
just gonna write times 2.
Ah, sounds
It's
good.
like quantity counter.
Black marker.
Yeah, that works perfect. Thank
Because
you.
we got black creatures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, if your guys' sleeves are dirty, it's messing with it. There's that green deck box, the paper one. The Dragon Shield has clear sleeves you can swap out with.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right. Land for turn is gonna be a swamp.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
This is
Spend 1, 2, 3, and we'll play a Wave Break Hippocamp. Which says whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. And then I think we are good to go to combat. Got any responses to my attempt to move to combat?
Oh, this one should be.
I have one. I would like to remind you that the flump is open for business.
I think I'm going to take you up on that.
Oh, the flump.
So we will move to declare attackers. Should that please the court?
That's
Sounds
Gucci.
bueno.
Perfect. I'm going to declare a fairy formation as an attacker at Missy. And we will send a likeness looter to smooch the flump.
All right. The flump will cuddle.
Nice.
I will take 5 for it flies, and I cannot block a flyer.
Sounds good.
I will target Quinn for the card draw, and
Okay.
I will draw.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I like so many cards in this deck because they're so bad.
And I will
I think
go
it's going
to
great.
Oh yeah, the
my
deck is good.
Post-combat main, and I think from here we're going to push this button 3 times, so I'll lose 3 life.
3 life.
And then we'll go to my end step where I will put these into my hand and pass the turn.
Alright. On tap. Whoop. Let's keep, and oh, I forgot to put a counter on something. Let's put on this guy. And draw. From a Solitary Sanctuary Trader.
I think I should be down 2 more life,
Oh, okay.
because I had 2 activations of Necropotence for 3 each,
Oh,
and then 2
gotcha.
Bitter Blossom triggers.
Gotcha, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Gotcha.
Gosh, Dale.
Thank you.
We're all cleaned up now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it.
Board wipe.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Visit the flump.
Mass bounce.
Ooh.
You want some jellyfish cuddles?
Can I jellyfish cuddle with a 1/1?
Yeah. The flump is open for business. If anyone
Hell
wants to
yeah.
come and visit it,
I'll
I
come
will give you that
visit.
card draw.
I'll come visit.
The flump now. The flump and I.
Unfortunately, Dale's creatures will kill your flump.
Oh, play for turn 7.
I got plans for that.
Oh,
And even if they do kill the flump, I can just get it back.
That's true. I'll give it back.
Everybody will give it back. Everybody will give back the flump.
I don't know if Quinn will. Would Quinn give back the flump if the flump dies?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For 4,
Listen, I'm not a monster.
I will play Tempest Caller.
What's that say?
It's a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, tap all creatures target opponent controls.
What are your intentions with that guy?
I'm gonna target Lenny with it.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Oh, but then you can't get the flump cuddles.
That's fine, because I get the 3 Elsa cuddles.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, because it doesn't target.
But yeah, that's right. Dale's showing up with his own card draw, like some kind of monster.
I am surprised that Elsa doesn't say choose each mode only once.
Right? It's pretty stupid.
Like,
So let's pay 1 to scry 2, draw a card.
She's a mythic. What do you want from her? Cut her some slack.
Oh, that's silly.
She's important. She has to be good because she's going to give altarists so much money for all of the people making Elsa altars.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then Disney's gonna be like, we have Lorcana. You can't do this.
Well,
People will think
They
you're playing
want-
Lorcana. Stop.
I don't
To
know what
make
to tell you.
myself another elemental.
But we can't cosplay, but we can Disney bound her then.
Actually, let's.
I want to
Let's
learn
do
how to
like-
play Lorcana.
let's do
I guess it's like
that
Magic,
instead.
but
Oh, that
kind
has
of
one more
like
counter. Never mind. I can't
different.
do that.
But they have
Okay.
magic abilities, and you play lands.
And
They use colors. They have purple mana. Because amethyst or whatever.
Somebody in Lorcana is laughing maniacally about that because there was a whole troll thing about purple mana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The,
Somebody
the
on the
sixth
team is just like,
the sixth unspoken color
And let's
of
do this
magic.
gratitude draw one again.
back. Purple mana.
So far, you've preordained twice.
Yes, I preordained twice, and I made it elemental.
Oh, okay.
Let's put this one on here, and I'll draw that. Put that on the bottom. Cool. Okay, now my Solitary Sanctuary triggers. Let's put 3 on this one. Cool. And I'll move to punchies. I'll move to attacking Lenny with a 8/8 and a 4/4.
Okay. No blocks. However, I'm going to evoke Dawn Fluke.
What is that?
Yes!
What?
So
Pick me!
yes, I will pick Missy on this one. But Flash, when it enters the battlefield, prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn, and it evokes for 1 white mana.
So you take 9?
Yes.
And I put it back in your hand. You can have it.
And it's back in my hands.
Dawn.
I love it.
The silliest thing I've encountered. That broke me for a little. Alright.
Got him.
Fucking Dawn Caller. Okay. And I have.
You have a lot of cards in hand, Dale.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Risen Reef? Oh, it's
It's all 1/1 elemental.
1/1. On tap. Let's
Alright. And my stuff is not stunned, right?
Nope, they're not
Okay.
stunned.
The stun counter was a one-time thing.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Ooh.
Black white elementals is so funny.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I love that card. It's like a mini fog, or
Mhm.
prevents lightning bolt. It's
Mhm.
anti-lightning bolt.
It is anti-lightning bolt.
For 1 white.
It's very funny.
We're gonna play an Evolving Wilds.
Ooh, that's a pretty evolving wild. Now who's flexing?
A little bit.
Mhm.
I mean, just. We're gonna play for 1 white, a Resistance Fighter.
Ooh.
That's a 1/1, and I can sacrifice it to fog a single creature.
Oh,
Seems
that's
just
pretty. Well, we'll see.
I'll pay 1 black, and I will play Heap Doll. I
Heap?
can sacrifice the Heap Doll to exile target card from a graveyard.
Okay.
sounds good.
I will crack my Evolving Wilds, and I will go find one of my favorite swamps in the deck, and
Hell
pass
yeah.
the turn.
End of your turn. I would like to tap a green to crop rotation. As
What
part.
are you up to with this crop rotation?
I'm just getting a land that goes get more lands. Well, I have to pay the cost. I have to sacrifice a land.
Sounds good.
Do I get to go get a land?
What are your intentions with this crop
I
rotation?
I'm not getting Dark Depths or anything spooky. I'm just getting, what's it called? Croson Verge. The land that go get more lands.
I think I gotta make you spend more resources.
I got nothing to spend, so that's fine.
Yeah, we'll have you do it next turn or something.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, I
I'll
can't
go
cast it again.
Flash in Spellstutter Sprite.
I don't know what that does. Is it a counterspell?
It is a counter spell,
Okay.
yeah. When Spellstutter Sprite enters the battlefield, counter target spell with mana cost X or less, where X is the number of fairies you control. I have 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4, 5.
it's a 1-drop.
And then trigger Wavebreak Hippocamp and I draw a card, because that's the first spell I cast
Alright.
during my opponent's turn.
Interesting.
I'll draw. I'll just play Misty Rainforest out of my graveyard. And go get another Zumbi, and I'll gain 4 life.
Oh, this one's not tapped. I keep trying to clean this up, but it's not working.
Is this a confounding
Thank you.
conundrum deck?
I don't know what oh, you're gonna put the enchantment that just says Missy and Dale don't get to.
Missy and Dale have to fucking chill.
Yep.
I'm gonna crack the Misty Rainforest. Dale, can you lose me a life?
Yep.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Yeah, Tulip. I usually play at sorcerer speed, but today I'm playing at instant speed because fairies.
Yeah.
And Fey trickery.
Spooky.
Spooky, scary trickery. Do, do,
Shivers
do,
down your
do,
spine.
do. Ba, 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 ba. I will get Jetmir's Garden. And I will gain 4 mana. And I get another zombie. With the 4 and 5, we'll cast a Mirari's Wake. Make Quinn do something else to make me use my resources.
Yeah, I don't have anything for that right now.
Oh, okay.
You got this one.
Okie dokie. I didn't expect that to land.
Listen, there's only so many answers to all of your threats, and you can run way more threats than I can run answers.
I guess we'll tap for 2 green and 2 blue and have 2 floating for Thrasios.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. We'll add 2 to go to 4 and we'll activate Thrasios. Scry 1. Leave that on top, revealing a stomping ground. Into play. Get a zombie, and everybody
begin.
takes 4 damage.
Except.
You're gonna prevent
Dawn Flute.
I am a fan.
Yes.
Dale,
Nice.
can I have Dawn Flute back?
I don't want to pay 3 more life. And I love Dawn Fluke. I am Team Dawn Fluke right now.
I'm just gonna tap Ketria Triumph for 2 red and make Quinn upset with his dark side.
Oh!
Hate that card.
So how many treasures am I getting?
I'm going to respond,
Oh.
actually.
Okay, you gonna sack things?
Yeah, well, I only have 1 enchantment and 1 artifact, so
Okay.
I'll sacrifice the Heap Doll, and I'll get, we'll get that Preordain.
That's fine.
Quinn, where's this gonna go?
Probably fine to keep cooking with that. Put that in your hand.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
Treasure.
Yes, you are.
It's from, I have 2
Hippocampus
here.
is an enchantment creature.
Motherfuck.
Fine.
Do you have good punchies on board, Quinn?
This is, but my deck is not really about good punchies.
Mm.
It's about shitty little 1/1s, and then I play Shadow Puppeteers to make them 4/4s.
Gotcha.
That is,
Well, you want
Are you able to pump them
I
this
know
turn?
you're
Oh,
like
yeah.
very much
I
ahead,
need
but
to,
would
like,
you
draw
like to
that
draw a
thing.
card?
For sure.
sure.
Okay.
I mean, I'll throw a Zombo at you.
Okay.
I'll attack you with 1 Zumbini.
All right. Well, let's do the flump dance.
Cool. Neat. I'll pay a green after combat. And play a Sylvan Safekeeper. I could sacrifice lands to give creature Shroud. Pass.
Alright. Definitely gotta throw some bodies your way, Missy.
Yeah, that's fair. I accept it. I'm not denying it.
Out here cooking. Alright.
Oh, I have zombie tokens. What am I doing?
Untaps. Upkeep.
I have 3
Reroll, lose a life and
untapped,
make a fairy.
1 tapped,
Boop.
and I have 5 treasure tokens. There we go. I forgot I had tokens for a second.
All right. Realizing I'm not sending combat anybody's way anytime soon.
Yeah, dude, you're the burn deck.
I got
You're
4
just
creatures,
you're
and
just chilling.
I got 4 creatures, and I'm representing 1 power among all of them.
Land for turn. It's gonna be an island. We'll spend.
What song is this? It's pretty hype.
We'll spend 4 and play Blightwing Bandit.
Ooh, what does that do?
It's Sonic Forces.
This is a 2/2 with Flying Death Touch, and it says whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast
Oh
it.
wow! So that's like, it's not Fate Seal. It's like a.
I'm gonna steal your thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Then I think I will announce my intent to go to combat.
Gucci.
All right, let's do it.
Bueno.
I gotta leave one of these fairies at home because it's summoning sick. So we got 2 of these that'll be attackers, and then 1 other that'll have untapped. Sure. Then I will declare some flyers at Missy.
Yep.
Gotta see what's good.
I cannot block flyers, so I will take.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Flump for.
I crave blood.
Okay.
9 to Missy.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Alright, then post combat main, I will pay 2 life to Necropotence. And then I'm all good on game actions. We will put these in my hand at the end step and pass the turn.
I was just about to ask who's the biggest threat, then I took at Missy's board. I was like, who just played Dockside?
Actually, Dockside to not that big of a board, but that's okay. I don't recur Dockside. Here you go. You can have an untapped fairy.
Perfect. Thank
You don't need to recur Dockside.
It's fine. Dockside goes away forever. He did its job,
He did his job.
and then he'll die.
His shitty little job. I'm just kidding, Missy. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm just gonna tap all my creatures. It's fine. I'm waiting for the sleep.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm waiting for sleep to come around.
I'm gonna
I
play
actually ended up
my last
cutting
turn.
sleep from my list, but
I could picture
Well-
Dale's sleep because I've got a lot of creatures, and
Yeah.
Dale would make so much
oh yeah.
value.
Um,
And they don't have tap for turn. Even better.
Hey Dale, check this out.
that is a cool one.
You got one of these?
Yeah, I definitely have one of those.
Nice.
I definitely. It's so good. I tried playing it last night,
I have this in my
but
hand. What do you
it
have?
didn't go in my favor.
Yeah, every once in a while it just doesn't like
I guess that's part
hit
of
what it needs to, but for
Oh,
the
that's
most part it's
cool.
extremely
Yeah.
solid.
Yes, yes. Okay. So let's do this instead. Let's get nasty.
Oh.
Ooh,
3.
that's what I drove over 100 miles for.
Good. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I gotta tap it differently. 3, 4. I'm going to play Turnabout. Tap or untap all artifacts, creatures, or lands target player controls.
There it
That's you,
is.
Missy.
Word on the street, it's fair play.
So are you, so is it? So is it artifacts?
All
one
your
of that one?
creatures.
Just all of my creatures? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 triggers.
Well, I can only pay into it 4 times. So I got 4 triggers. Screw it, let's just pump them 4 times.
Is that really just each creature?
Yes.
Yeah.
What would count?
What, the enchantment?
No,
No,
this
th-
mythic
just-
rare.
just Elsa's ability. And now I get to put 4, how many? 8?
At 8.
I
Yeah,
put 8 counters on something now.
Azorius can end games now, everybody.
Wowzers.
Oh,
Oh, I saw this coming when I'm like, oh, I have a lot of creatures that Dale can tap.
that makes me big sad.
12, okay. Alright.
Well, maybe not.
No.
Gamers, I'm not on Rift, okay? So like, I don't know what you want to do
So Quinn,
about
I
this.
think the problem has shifted.
This is like the part in the movie where she makes that giant ice golem to scare people away.
Voodoo Rusty says, did I just come back from helping a customer just in time to hear Dale say, let's get nasty? Yes, I did. And
Yeah.
it did things.
What kind of lands do you have
Dale a
untapped?
unicorn
2.
for us, Voodoo
A
Rusty?
blue.
I have all my colors.
Gotcha. I was wondering.
Please answer in chat.
What are the odds you flash it in a blocker?
Putting everyone's
Let's-
business in the street.
Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Going at Missy with a 16. 16 plus 8 is
24.
24. 24. And then plus 6. 30.
All right.
And then let's keep 2 blockers. Yeah.
I will pay 4 to activate Athreos.
Okay.
Keep that on top. Reveal a Harrow.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pay 3 and cast Harrow.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm gonna get 2 blockers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice this mountain to go get 2 basics.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a plains and wherever my other basics are at. There we go.
Tapping blockers doesn't really do anything, right? Because already declared the block.
Well, I haven't declared a block yet. I'm doing this in
Okay.
your declare attacker set.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
In
gonna
that case,
plains in
tapping
an
blockers does do
island.
it.
So I will
Okay.
get to. So these are 4 tapped. And I will get to untapped zombies.
Wild.
Okay. Can I respond to that?
Yeah, I mean they're.
Okay. I will tap the Winter's Crown since it's my turn. I
Yep.
can tap for free to tap one of the zombies.
All right, so I have 5 tap zombies.
Thank
And you have a
I
trigger.
really tried on that delivery.
You have a trigger.
Oh, yeah, I can't pay into it.
Oh.
Oh, but I do get to boost something. Let's boost one of these guys by 1. Cool.
Okay.
Just to keep it spread out. This is pretty nasty.
Yeah. Oh, also I gain 4 life because a land entered the battlefield.
Of course you do.
Listen, I'm doing all I can.
Pay
Just
4.
got shitty little 1/1s, my
I'll
guy.
activate Athreos again to scry
What?
one.
The arrow was enough
I'm gonna
mana.
reveal a land. Goes to my battlefield. I'll get another zombie. I'll gain 4 mana.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
This is why I hate that
I'm gonna
bastard.
look at this. Bottom mat. There's not a
That's
land.
right, it's a scry.
Genesis Ultimatum goes to my hand. So I have 2 blockers. I will
Well,
block
we
the
can't
2
let her
biggest
have that,
thing.
right, gamers?
I will block the giant thing with 12 counters and the one with 5 counters, I
You're gonna
guess.
counter that Genesis Ultimatum when it comes
That's
up.
fine,
right,
you can
gamers?
counter it. I'm just blocking
Blue
so I don't
players?
die.
So you take 8 damage?
I will take 8 and both of my zombies are super dead.
Alright.
Okay.
And I will pass to Lenny.
Where's my life at? I'm at 22. Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah, Genesis Ultimatum should not resolve, Quinn. I'm gonna try and drop that, though, as hard as I fucking can.
Understandable.
Not every now and then a Genesis Ultimatum gets to be dropped and survive.
Yeah.
We'll see if it does.
Well, I can't do much of anything right now.
Much Ado About Nothing? I love that show. I love that movie.
I was a master of props on a production of it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just play Casual Field of Souls.
Ooh, what is that?
All right, go ahead and read that one for the class.
I know. I show up. I have to read my entire deck list. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, so when it dies, I create a 1/1 flying spirit.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Let's maybe
So when your creatures die, you get value.
Yeah,
Bueno.
and an Orzhov deck.
Things dying and getting value in your Orzhov deck? Wild.
It's more common than you think. All right, Athreos is showing up to the plate.
Oh, now he's big. He's thick.
And there's those. Those are treasures and not
Yeah.
zombies.
Oh, no, I can't block. I don't have any blockers.
Okay. Well, I'll go to combat then, and I will swing at you for 5, 6.
I'll take 6. I can't block.
Boom, boom.
And then yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Okay. One tap.
utterly impotent in the face of Genesis Wave or Genesis Ultimatum.
What's this ultimatum do? Something scary?
I look at the top 5, or I technically it's draw 5, drop all permanents of those 5 into play.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to take a game action in your upkeep, though.
Yeah. I have untap upkeep.
I want to ask myself, do I have time? And I probably do. No, I don't. I lied.
You might have time.
We're going to flash out Slither Wisp.
Ooh, what does that do?
Whenever you cast another spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. It also
Alright.
has flash. I will also trigger Blightwing Bandit and Wavebreak Hippocamp. I will exile the top card of your library, face down.
I'm gonna scry first.
Alright, fine.
No, that.
I want to touch your cards.
That's fine. You can have this card. Oh wait, no, I have to actually draw this card or reveal this card. I'm gonna have an Urban Evolution in my hand. Now you can have this card. What's up?
Gotcha.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
What do we got here?
I'm doing Elsa things, bro.
Dude, hell yeah.
I'll just go ahead
That's
and
a-
tuck
that's
this
a-
on
a
under
16
this
Sounds
guy.
good.
That
Oh,
sounds good.
dear God.
Yeah.
And then I will draw for
These
Wavebreak
are all
Hippocamp.
4/4s.
And then, let me tap this mana. Actually, I need to. Pay
Oh
for
yeah,
your
you need to
spells.
pay for your spell.
Okay, and then I
Is
have
this
no
evil fairies?
further responses.
All right.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so
Does anyone need a drink?
yeah, I'm bueno.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take another White Claw.
So Quinn, I'm gonna leave you with a debacle for counter magic.
Yeah.
I would like to put a scape shift on the stack.
I'm just gonna, full disclosure, I have this Glenalandra Archmage in my hand, but I only ever had 4 mana to cast it and not enough to cast and activate it. So none of this matters. I do not have interaction.
Oh,
Go
sweet.
off my liege.
Hey! I didn't expect this to survive.
I really
Cool.
didn't want it to, but I don't have a fucking thing to say about it.
So I
Escape
sacrifice this many lands, I tutor that many lands, put them on the battlefield tapped.
Okay, so you get that many zombies.
I'll get that many zombies, and then I'll have my Omnath triggers to refill my mana and gain life and then deal damage to everyone.
Are we good
But
here?
does Omnath restart?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's just
Unless
a one
you have
shot.
ways to blink.
No,
on
I'm
that,
just-
In which case,
Yeah. Okay.
Displacer Kitten or whatever.
Oh, I don't run Displacer Kitten.
Thank you. I hate that card.
I
Right.
choose not to.
You'll be happy to know I
Okay.
had it in a deck box that I brought, and I put it and left it on my laptop on purpose.
But TBH, I'm only going to do it for 4 lands. I don't want to sacrifice all my other tap lands.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go get 4 lands, put them into play tapped.
Alright.
Trigger Omnath. Dale, I'll gain 4 life. Everyone else loses 4 life.
Yeah. Mr. Tulip says Slitherwisp looks like it should have been a banger signpost uncommon for an Ikoria flash deck. That's actually where this is from. This is a rare from Ikoria supporting the Dimir
Yes.
flash archetype that got no more support after that.
Yeah, it didn't. It's kind of sad that it didn't.
It is exactly this guy's function, and they just won't print the rest of the deck.
Sad. But then they're like, hey, but you know what? Let's give them more Orzhov Aristocrat
Alright,
stuff.
so I'm going to get Croson Verge, Yavimaya, Alchemist Refuge, and Oboro, Palace in the Sky.
Okay.
Palace in the Clouds. So, if I have ways to untap my lands,
I'm sure you'll figure something
I'll
out.
find something out. I don't know. Alright. Did my triggers. I have 4 Omnath mana floating.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got Wurg. Make 2 green. And 2 red. And 2 blue. So I've got 6 plus 4 is 10. I will have a green, a white, and a red floating
Okay.
to cast Genesis Ultimatum.
Okay.
So I'd like to look at the top 5 cards of my library and drop any permanents into play.
Okay.
And this gets exiled. This goes away forever.
As it should.
As it should. This should not be flashbackable.
Fucking eerie ultimatum.
So
Doesn't
1,
exile itself.
2,
So you
3.
can regrowth it back with the
4,
eternal witness you put in
5.
your graveyard.
Any good stuff?
1, 2, 3,
Oh, no.
4, 5.
Okay.
Alright, so we got Wilderness Reclamation, we got Omnath, Locus of Angry, a Great Henge, and a Spark Double, which is going to enter as a second Omnath Locus of Creation.
Wilderness Reclamation? Is that just lands or all permanent?
Lands. It's not.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not. It's not a Seed
Okay,
Muse.
for sure, for sure.
No. That'd be sick if it was Seed
That would
Muse.
be really good.
So, we're gonna have some ETB triggers.
It's putting
So-
it mildly.
Yes. So Spark Double Omnath is gonna resolve first. I'm choosing. Oh wait, actually we have Great Henge triggers. So 2 creatures are entering. They'll get a counter. And then Spark Double enters with a counter. So I will draw 1 card, 2 card for the Great Henge. 1, 2. And then Spark Double, which is a copy of Omnath, will draw a card. 3. And then the mountain that this Spark Double sees, so I'll gain 4 life. And I will get an Angry Jelly Bean buddy. There's my Angry Jelly Bean elemental.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3 elementals entering. Trigger Risen Reef 3 times. 1. Blind Obedience to my hand. 2. Cosmic Intervention to my hand. And 3. Beast Within to my hand.
Can I read Cosmic Intervention real quick?
Yeah. If a thing of mine would go to the grave, instead I exile it and it come back at the end of turn.
Perfect, okay.
Did that. I had 1 land enter, so I'll get a zombie.
Okay.
We're good. Those are all of my triggers.
Okay.
Stack's empty.
And I
Main
still...
phase still.
I would like to play my land for turn. Whoop. I will play this Misty Rainforest in my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Triggers. I will make a second Angry Jelly Bean.
Okay.
And I'll make a second zombie. No, you're using that dice. I know, Dale, we're sharing the big dice.
Well, you can use them.
Oh, I mean, I'm not using it now.
Oh, I got. Oh, excuse me. So I did that. Angry Jelly Bean, trigger Risen Reef. Tireless Provisioner goes to my hand. Also, I have 4 mana floating from Omnath.
Yep.
This is too many cards in my hand. Such
Oh,
a.
You also still
no.
have that 3 mana floating from before
I-
Time Wave.
oh, I
Or
do.
Genesis Ultimatum.
I'm gonna Beast Within the Queen. Stop tapping my stuff.
Deal with the wild force of will.
Or Force of Negation. I don't run counterspells in this deck.
I have a force of despair, but that is not going to do it here.
Destroy, then I get a beast.
Yes, you do get a 3/3.
3/3. There we go.
Beast. A beast.
Whatever that is. Call view.
I will tap 1, 2, gain 2 life. 3, 4. I'll have a green floating and play the Tireless Provisioner.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card. Hi! I'm just gonna. So I have 1 green floating. I'll use the rest of these treasures for red and blue and play a Teamer Ascendancy.
Okay.
My creatures have haste.
Okay.
I would like to go to combat.
Okay, on Declaration of Combat, I'm going to bounce 2 islands in my hand rather than paying the mana cost to play Ensnare. Tap all creatures.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck.
This is why I'm glad I killed the lady.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so all
Came through with
creatures.
the free interaction.
Alley-oop.
Oh! How many creatures get tapped?
Uh,
Because I get Solitary Sanctuary triggers.
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17.
17 for Missy. How many for
17.
Lenny?
1, 2, 3. Is it untapped? Tap.
Tap. All. Tap all creatures.
Okay. Then 5.
5 from you, so 17 plus 5, that's
22.
22.
4 from me.
26. Okay.
That's a lot of counters.
That is a lot of counters. Let's turn this up to 10 to make it so I have 20 left.
Here I thought, man, I'm going to be sitting so pretty with like all of
15
these
left.
blockers.
Yeah, right?
And let's make this an 18. So let's put 15 on this one. Boom. Okay.
But you know what? I got Dawn Fluke. As long as I have Dawn Fluke, I'm
Let's
safe.
Alright. Main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
I can't attack. Let's see. So, this Spark Double already done the 4 mana, which I wasted because I forgot about that. That's my bad. So, I'm instead gonna pay 1 life and crack this Misty Rainforest. Each person will take 4 damage.
Yep. Except you, of course.
Except me. I'm gonna get this Hallowed Fountain and shock it in, so you can have me lose 2 life.
Boom, boom. Okay.
Triggers.
You never lose one for the crack
Yeah,
first.
you have me lose 1 for the fetch. Thank you.
Thank you.
So triggers. I will get a Jelly Bean, a Zombie, and trigger Teamer Ascendancy and Risen Reef. Thank God the Great Henge is on non-token creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to cut for me, Lenny?
Tap.
Okay.
Then green would have been too powerful.
Alright, so let me. I don't have another Jelly Bean token, so I'll just do this for my Jelly Bean. And an untapped zombie. We'll draw for power 4, and then we'll Risen Reef reveal a 3 wishes. 3 visits.
There we go.
3 wishes! I can't play that. That's a black card, I think. Is 3 wishes a black card?
I know there's a ring of 3
I
wishes
don't know.
that I think is colorless.
Hey.
Let's take a look.
Hey, Arizona.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Hey, hey. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 1 mana off.
Haha, Brandon.
What a shame. Don't Brandon me! I'm not Brandon. I'm not.
Thanks, Arizona.
I guess we'll... Let's see, I've got 8 mana. I will tap for 6 and have 1 green floating and cast Urban Evolution.
Okay.
I'll draw 3 cards and I can play an extra land.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I will play this Polluted Delta and get another zombie. I get another. Oh, Jesus. I will get another elemental. And. What is this?
That's a planeswalker die.
It does. Wait.
I
It
don't-
goes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I wish, I mean, I was told the reason, but it's back in the day, the planeswalkers were only, they only went down a certain amount, so the dice was for that amount. It was really weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I'm gonna draw a card for Team versus. I'm gonna deck myself. It's fine. And I'm gonna Risen Reef a Sky Shroud Claim to my hand.
That's the plan. Keep tapping until you deck yourself.
I will use the floating green and play a Shaper Sanctuary. If my stuff gets targeted, I may draw a card.
Okay.
To May. To Maydale. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna. No, I'm good. I will go to my end step
Alright, before
with the.
we leave,
Okay.
we're going to go ahead and I will go down 1. And I will go ahead and I will despark the Wilderness
I
Reclamation.
will. Oh, is it up? I don't know what that does.
Oh, sorry. Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater.
Oh no! Okay.
Ho-ho!
I'll take that.
Good show.
Whee!
Good show.
Okie dokie.
Good show, my good man. Good show.
So I'm still in my main phase.
Yes, we're
Okay.
still in your main phase.
Okay.
I love that
Then-
guy.
So you have a round of priority.
I do. I am so sad.
Hey, Benjamin Danklin. Yes, we're having a great stream. Thanks for stopping by.
I just got dunked on by by Lenny. Just
So, Soldier Central deck is nearly all of the Elspeths. That's cool. Elspeth is
that's
dope.
awesome. Elf's a great soldier card.
I also love Elspeth's flavor. Just really cool character.
Now what do I do? Now what do I do with my life?
Great question.
That's a great question. All right.
I don't know the words of the song.
I think I'm just gonna chill and still just go to discard. That's fine.
Chill. Ice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. I'm going to discard Sky Shard Claim, 2 lands, 3 visits, and Tatiova, because Tatiova will kill me.
Oh yeah.
That'd be very funny.
Oh yeah. It'd be so funny to watch it happen though.
It would be.
Alright, is it time for game actions? I think so.
Yeah. I didn't get to swing at Dale because Dale did the thing again. God damn it.
The thing dot deck.
Well, you're not even targeting, so I can't give my stuff Shroud. You're just
Yep.
like tap all, and I'm like,
Dale's just over
Dale's
here
with the
like-
all or nothing.
God forbid I try and not die.
Yes. While building my own death
Actually,
army.
I'm gonna switch out one of the cards at discard. I'm gonna get rid of the tower, promising to keep a land in my hand. I'm gonna keep the breeding pool. Why not?
Look at you planning ahead.
Because I realize I would like to have a land drop, just in case if someone Bajuka bogs me.
Mhm.
I don't want to be sad with no land in my hand.
Smart.
It is
It's the right
quite
play.
smart.
Alright, so we've untapped. Upkeep I will lose a life and make a Bitter Blossom Fade.
Boop. Oh, wrong person. Boop.
Dale, you just it's force of habit with Missy.
You keep tapping.
Arizona wants to know if you're winning.
Am I win? I mean, I have a
He's
12-12, a 18-18, a 16-16, a 14-14, and another 12-13. So I'm trying.
Oh, my creatures are bigger. I realize Mariah's like, oh, my creatures are a little bit bigger.
They're strong. Here.
My elementals are 6/6s.
End of turn's gonna be a swamp.
I got 2 of them. 2 zombies. Excuse me. Oh, I got the hiccups.
Oh no, it happens though. Hope it's not painful hiccups.
No, I don't get. Well, my painful hiccups are for like if I hiccup for like all day.
One time I hiccuped right in the middle.
Hiccuped?
One time I hiccuped right in the middle of a sneeze, and it felt like my
I
head was
never
gonna explode.
recovered.
Yeah. I was never the same again.
He still hasn't recovered. That's why he has trouble reading cards.
That was my old friend Danny. It did happen to him. Is it your name, Danny? Oh, I'm Dale.
Oh, gamers, I'm just constantly asking myself the question, how do we not die?
How do we not die?
I realized looking at the screen, my green sleeves look really green.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh my
cool,
god, they
though.
could be a green screen. Dale, you could put anything on top of my deck.
You can. Chroma. We thought about that for a bit, actually, just getting a green card sleeves and then chroma it so you can see the playmat.
Just like cards out of nowhere.
I'm
Makes
just
your
gonna
hand
format
invisible.
And we'll put this Cone of Cold on the stack.
Ooh, Cone of Cold.
What does that do?
It's my turn to do the tapping. I roll a d20, and on a 1 through 9, I tap all creatures my opponents control. On 10 to 19, tap all creatures my opponents control, and they don't untap during the controller's next untap steps. And 20, tap, freeze, and your shit enters tapped.
It's just
Okay.
Alright.
roll that.
Roll
I don't
that
know.
beautiful bean footage for me.
Did you want to roll your own d20, or you want to roll the thingy?
Yeah, let chat do it.
Okay. Chat, roll it.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Hi.
I think you could like type it.
Yep. I thought you had a special person that was going to roll it for us.
No, I just want the push the button.
Oh, Arizona did it.
2.
Okay, then that sounds like that is going to simply tap all creatures my opponents control, and that's it.
Get ready for punchies.
1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll play Gwendolyn for Archmage. It's all bad, gamers. It's all bad.
I want to know what you exiled from me.
Maybe this year. Maybe. That's less than ideal. Gamers. I'm struggling. Just, we're so weak. My feeble little 1/1s.
Then play Toxrill. Oh wait, you already tapped out.
Playing Toxrill, I don't know if that does what I want right now.
Fair. Valid. It does kill all my zombies. And Athreos. And
Eventually,
Dockside.
yeah.
And Risen Grief.
Yeah, and then you can reanimate your Dockside, go to bed.
But I can't. I don't know. Okay. That's
Go
fine.
to bed.
I guess every deck that plays Dockside just is reanimation. It's fine.
Every other deck that has the Dockside wants to make that ETB at least 3 times.
That
a
would be
game.
nice, but not this deck.
Okay, I think instead of playing Glenelendra Archmage, we're gonna play Glenelendra Liege.
Ooh.
Make
I'll
your
give
fairies bigger.
Other blue creatures that I control +1/+1, and other black creatures that I control get +1/+1.
That one's a fun one.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Make them chonky.
Make them
Then
thick.
I would like to announce my intent to go to combat.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
And I die either way. To you or to you.
Mhm.
But everything is perfectly safe with me at the table.
You have vectors through which you can end the game, but they aren't present right now, so I
That's-
don't have to worry about you yet.
Yet. Couldn't play fairy magic. It's fey magic.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
tough, dude.
It's fey.
I don't want to just like turn all of my creatures sideways,
Hello.
but I don't think that that's smart because I probably just like I have to be able to block. But you have stuff that's going to tap all of my creatures down anyway, so there's not like I might as well just swing them.
Yes. I don't know what it is, but
You know what?
yes.
I always imagine the Feywild just being like the forest with more with neon lights.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically
It's
it.
a forest rave.
Well, I figured if you've never had it,
Love
we'll
it.
take you there for lunch.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
But we'll have to rotate out, but that'll be for lunch.
I mean, it's almost dinner time, actually.
It'll be lunch. We have dinner like around 10 around here.
Oh, wow.
No,
Cool.
we don't.
Most of us do.
No, nobody does. No.
But yeah,
Everybody does.
but I'm good to rotate out too. I've been doing 2 games, so
Yeah, we
let,
can
let
go
Johnny
after
in
you
here.
rotate. Yeah.
Dinner at 10:30.
Most of the time it's at 11.
I mean, you
It
guys
is
do.
early.
You guys do get delivery and like
Yeah.
Panda Express and stuff.
That's like second dinner.
Sounds like that lady from The Office.
All right.
You
I'm
know,
declaring
Pam.
attackers.
People
Sounds
in
bueno.
Spain don't have dinner till 9.
I'm gonna send 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at you, Missy.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 at you, Dale.
I will
14 at
respond.
me?
Yeah.
I would like to crack this polluted delta. Lose 1 life, Dale.
Me?
No.
No, I lose 1 life.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, Omnath is that good.
I
Oh my
lose
God,
14.
Omnath was that
That's
good.
fair.
Your fetch
actually.
lands make
So
your
I'm
opponents
gonna.
lose.
Do I have a basic I can grab before I grab a shock?
I'm just thinking, what if you had like a Golgari
Yes,
commander that
I
was
will
like
grab a
aristocrats for
snow-covered
lands,
island.
But like, I can't believe I just spoke
Triggers.
that into the universe.
Congrats for land.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get 8
Oh, my
life.
goodness. 8 life?
Yes, 2 Omnaths. I'm gonna get a 2/2 zombie and a 6/6 3/3 zombie and a 6/6 elemental.
How do you keep getting shit?
Because I have fetch lands, Dale.
What the hell?
You good?
Yes. It's just all bad.
Sorry, I'm gonna run out of fetch lands. I'm gonna run out of lands to grab with the fetch lands. So,
You just keep tapping your shit. You're like, I have more.
I have more. So, triggers. I will Risen Reef. It's a Verdant Catacombs, which gets me another one. Yeah, I need dice. 2. I'll gain 8 mana. Jesus.
Okay.
8 mana, and I'll do Risen Reef again. It's exit exploration. That goes to hand. So, did those ETBs, draw for Teamer's Tendency. And now, I have 4 mana. I have 8 mana floated that I have to use now. Because if we go to declare blockers, I lose that mana, I think.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say bye to my husband. Bye.
Bye!
And he's trying to call us out on eating at like 9:30 most nights.
That's
Also,
funny.
So
I
we'll,
guess most people do eat that
we'll pay
way.
1 of each to Thrasios once. We'll
I'm the
reveal a
weirdo that
reality
eats
shift to
early.
hand. We'll Thrasios again, revealing a flooded strand. Each opponent will take 8 damage.
Another 8?
This is the first time.
Oh.
And I'm
gosh.
gonna get 2 more dudes. Another Risen Reef trigger goes to hand, and a Teamer Tendency trigger. I'm gonna deck myself because it's not a May. Alright, what's coming at me that's not flying? I will block it with a zombie.
All right. Sounds good. That is a 3/3.
And my zombie is a 3/3, so they will trade.
Sounds good.
I have 2. Alright. And Dale's taken.
Yep, I'm down to 1.
Is that after Quinn's damage?
Yes.
Ah.
And then for Missy, we had
2, 4, 6, 8.
7, 8. Yeah.
8?
8 damage it missed. It's like I didn't lose any or didn't gain any life.
Yeah, that's the problem. I need your life total in half. I need you to stop gaining life. I need to add that enchantment to my deck.
Oh, if you put Tainted Remedy in, I would lose so fast.
Yeah.
Or
I have polluted
Erebos.
bonds,
Or
though.
Erebos.
Polluted bonds kills you.
Ooh, what does Polluted Bonds do?
Makes you lose life per land you play.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna pass the turn. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 3 life to Necropotence and then pass the turn.
Yeah, I believe it's like every time you play a land, you lose 2 life.
And I gain 2.
Yep.
Good every time. we
It's a
touch.
really cool card.
Nice.
I want it.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm looking for, but this is probably too little today.
I got 5 blockers.
I got 25 letters on my dresser.
Nice.
Not enough hip hop listeners in the chat.
I wasn't listening. What'd you say? Kid? I was deep in
I didn't
thought.
get the reference. I thought you were saying something cool. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, there's it's fine.
I wasn't listening.
Still gonna
I'm
tap all my
sorry.
creatures again, and then I have to do more trying to get lands.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh no.
Dale, leave my lands alone.
Stop making shit.
No. I have
You
5.
spaghetti wizard, you know the track.
Oh.
5.
You just tap all again?
That's what
Yeah,
you
I'm
should
gonna
Oh, yeah, no, I'd
play
lose.
Bond of Discipline. Tap all creatures my opponents control, and creatures I control gain lifelink until end
Oh
of
my
turn.
god.
Oh no.
Alright, give me a second.
Alright, that's 3 from you getting tapped.
Alright, well, I have 5 getting tapped again.
And I got 5
God.
getting
3,
tapped again.
5, okay.
Oh my god. Dale,
so
quit
13.
tapping my shit!
Okay.
Never.
13.
That life link though, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a little tilted about that. I need to play a card that says players can't gain life. We'll update.
Oh,
my
that's
control
from, that's from Ravnica Allegiance, right? Because that's Orzhov and Azorius being best friends.
I think that's War of the Spark?
Yeah, War of the Spark. That's the
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
Azorius and Orzhov emblems,
Yes.
as they're like being BFFs, and they're like, hell yeah, we can be friends.
We
Yeah,
agree
you
that
should.
order befits everyone, but not until you enforce it. That's what they say.
This is the
Yeah,
way.
it is a bunch of songs, Spaghetti Wizard. That sample shows up.
Oh, it's my turn.
But you recognize it.
What? That's a sorcery, Dale.
I was like, what next? Let's move to combat. I'm gonna swing out at Missy.
Well, I'm gonna try and go for. Let's see, I've got 2 blue and 2 green. I'm gonna go for a joint exploration to scry 2, draw a card,
Okay.
and put a land into play.
Okay.
I'm gonna respond to that actually real quick. I'm
Okay.
not gonna mess with it, but I'm gonna sacrifice the Scornblade Berserker.
You gonna kill Dale?
No, because Dale can choose to put it back in.
No, it goes in
No,
your hand.
well, no. What does it do, anyways?
It draws me a card.
Oh, but I thought it deals damage. Just kidding. Dale, you want to pay 3 life?
You gotta pay 3 life, Dale.
Well.
You could just end it all right now.
No, you can have
You
it.
literally
You get it
cannot.
back.
You can't pay
You
life.
can't pay
don't
life.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
you're right,
if,
you're right.
if Dale was at 3 life.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take my one opportunity to bully Dale. I'll draw this card.
All right, so I'm gonna scry 2, then draw a card, and then put a land into play.
Mm-hmm.
Scry 2.
Oh, and that
We'll
makes
put
a
these
spirit.
here, then draw a card. Actually, I want them in doesn't matter order.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
want them in
Nicholas.
that order. And then I'm going to put this. I have 1 mana floating. I'm gonna put this breeding pool into play. I'm gonna gain 8 life, but lose 2 life, so I'll gain 6. Triggers.
You lose 6?
No, I'm gaining 6 because I'm gaining 8
Okay,
but
I
losing
got
2.
you. Okay, for sure.
So, triggers, I'm gonna get a zombie
Mhm.
and another buddy. Trigger Risen Reef and trigger Teamer Ascendancy. Risen Reef first. Revealing a land into play tapped. Getting another zombie
Hey.
and another elemental buddy. Damn, it's gonna kill me.
I have 2 lands that blow up non-basic lands, and I'm just, don't see any of them.
So I have 2 zombies, another Risen Reef, Tamer Ascendancy trigger. I'm going to stack it to the Risen Reef, revealing another land on top because I scried 2. So I'll get another one. So I have 3 zombies and 3 homies. Trigger Tamer Ascendancy, so I have 3 draws on the stack. Trigger Risen Reef. I don't know what this card is. It's another one. Now I have 4. At 4. Now I have a 4 draw. Reveal. Not a land. Okay. And I'll draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We go to blocks. I've got 8 blockers.
Don't
we
you?
take some burn damage
Yeah,
or
I think
something?
you kill Dale
I'm
here.
pretty sure
Oh, I
Omnath
do
has
kill
that.
Dale because I had 3 lands enter.
Yeah.
Everybody takes 8 damage.
Take 8 damage, and
Quinn
then I'll pay
does,
that last one to Necropotence.
Oh,
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my god. I hate Landfall. That's the I like Ramp, but I hate Landfall.
You play Landfall.
No, well, yes, but not the bad Landfall.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Fuck does
I'm
that
just
even
What
mean?
does that mean?
I'm just kidding. I'm being pretentious.